Okay, I think we should be live now. This is Pat Starr coming to you live from County Stadiums, County Soccer Park in South Des Moines for the game between Cedar Rapids Xavier and your Gilbert Tigers. Just sitting on the field now, we're going to do team announcements. I'm going to check and see. My cell is 515-450-7512. A little trouble with the audio again on the new system, so if you want to verify that you are getting this and it's on the air, that would be great. Once again, 515-450-7512. Here you are at County. Humid day today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Iowa High School Athletic Association welcomes you to County Soccer Park in this two-way semifinal match of the 2019.
So we'll see where they go. So they're going to be announcing the starting lineups here for the Tigers and the Xavier.
First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Tigers from Gilbert.
So we're going to go through and announce all the players. The Xavier has just sent out their starters. So we're going to do the non-starters for Gilbert. So number 3, Josiah Shulka, as you know, the sophomore. Alex Baumgarten, also one of the non-starters. Evan Weary, also on the tournament squad. Dylan Klein-Waltrink, Devin Von Corner, Jacob Kottman, Michael Gustafson, Ignacio Gomez, Tony Tirones, and Luke Haverdink are the non-starters for the Tigers. Assistant coaches Michael Hyde and Alex Anderson, manager Austin Argeton, and trainers Sammy Schneider and Brian Sanders, superintendent Lindsay Beecher, and principal Vic Vanderpool, and our AD Tim Pizzetti, and head coach BJ Jordanson. So the Saints from Cedar Rapids Xavier here have been very dominant this year, playing quite well. Good crowd following them here. So we'll see how that goes. So Lincoln Oakley, Tristan Vasquez, these are their non-starters. Number 6, Connor Lenz, also one of their non-starters. Carter Deepold, JB Segura also comes off the bench. And Brady Hill, number 16. And Nicholas Recker, number 19. Number 20, Riley Moore. Number 21, Luis Diego Vega. Number 22, Kane Dole. Number 24, Max Tripler. And Christian Garcia, also number 26, off of the non-starters. Let's see if I can get our starting lineup here. So once again, checking to see. Hopefully you're coming out live. For those of you who are listening at home, trying to verify that we got there. We're going to do a quick run and quick check on our own system here. So we'll see how that goes. So running down the list. Good Tiger crowd following us here too. So checking to see if you've got anything coming across. So test 1, 2 here. Looks like we're still going, I think. So good to know. I think we're live here. And
now here's the starting lineup for your Saints.
Number 11, Arnold Musing was one of the starters for the Saints. Number 12, Owen McCarron, that's a sophomore and a junior. Number 3, Ben Conrad is a senior. Number 7, Christian Smolczyk is a senior. 25, Tyler Zogg is a junior. Number 5, Michael Glavin is a junior. Number 15, Brendan Lloyd. Number 8, Ren Shroud. Number 9, Nicholas Fisher. And number 10, Andy Mijatovic. Carson Jeffrey, starting in goal, actually a freshman there, is starting in the goal. And of course for your Tigers, as you know, on the Gilbert side, starting in goal is Matthew Koenig. Then we have number 1, Luke Campbell. Number 2, Cale Klein. Number 5, Jack Dresser. Number 7, Jack Gustafson. Number 9, Carter Weary. Number 11, Matthew Lenners. Number 12, Kenyon O'Brien. Number 16, Zach Smith. Number 19, Jeff Rudman. Number 22, Jace Brandenburg, your starters. So now we're going to go through for the Tigers as far as the Star Spangled Banner here. So we'll pause here as I'm just kind of highlighting the different players on the scorebook. So Tigers are going to go from left to right on your YouTube dial. All right, glad to hear. So can you hear? You guys can hear. Very good. Thank you very much. We are live, and I get some feedback online that we're able to be heard on the broadcast, which is great. So thanks for the confirmation there. Try to do a little bit of both things here. I do not have a camera today. Once again, at the playoffs here, not able to get, not able to film the game. And yesterday I was able to get a camera up on the board. Board's kind of hard to see here, so I'll try to keep you in line. So it's a game just about to start. The Xavier team from Cedar Rapids, Xavier, the Saints, is out on the field. They're in gray uniforms, gray striped, vertical stripes, gray and kind of almost like a navy blue, I guess, not quite a navy blue, and blue shorts. So they're going to have the ball second. They're going to go right to left on your YouTube dial. Tigers going left to right on your YouTube dial. So the Tigers will have the ball first. A little bit of a win. Looking at the flags coming out of the west for the most part. So Xavier's being aggressive, comes after Cale Klein. Cale Klein goes across the way, goes to Jack Jefferson, but it bounces out of bounds on the Gilbert sideline. So a throw coming for Xavier on the far side. Klein giving chase. Punched out by Carter Weary, but now the Saints get it back, sorry. Saints with control just on the Tiger side of midfield. So the ball coming down here to number 11 for the Saints, and he's moving into the center of the field. Center's one, now stolen by Jace Brandenburg. Nice job by Jace. Set back by the Saints, though. They get it back in a hurry. Very good team, the Saints. They're very tight, very capable of doing the job here. So the ball goes down, gets cleared into the zone towards the Saints, but it's going to be pounded back by the goalkeeper. So it's back deep into the Gilbert end. Jeff Redmond with the header sends it back, but now the Saints with the ball. Redmond steals it back. Redmond in the middle of the field, loses it. Able to pop it out of Carter Weary. Carter Weary tries to come get it. Nice job by the Saints, though, and a run out coming for number 11 for them. That's Arnold Mutasingwa. Goes out of bounds. So a throw coming for the Saints on the near sideline, deep on the left side from me. Saints going right to left again on your YouTube dial. So the throw goes in. Redmond's able to get there, but he kicks it out of bounds out of the back. So there will be a corner kick coming for the Saints early on here. 38:45 left. 0-0, the Tigers and the Saints. And a corner coming from the near corner left side for the Saints. So they're going to line it up. Number 11 is going to take it, looks like. No, that's not number 11. I can't see who that is. Number 10, actually. Now he's coming across, sends one hooking in, and sends it over the goal. That's number 10, Andrija Mijodovic. He has 21 goals in the year. Quite a good player. I think he might have 4 the other day, so I think he has 25 if I remember reading something in the paper from him. So he's their leading scorer along with Nicholas Fisher. So we'll watch Arnold. So the ball went out the back. Goal kick from Brandenburg. Hands it out to the 50. Campbell's there, able to get a head on it. But now the Saints have it. Deflected by Dresser. Now the ball at the mid. Goes out of bounds. There'll be a throw for the Saints far side of the field, just across the midfield on the Gilbert half of the field. So throw comes into the middle. Weary steps in front. Nice job by Weary to deflect it out by the circle. Weary punches it down. Now it's going into the Saints zone. So the Tigers able to get the ball finally moving into the Saints end. Now the call coming back. Saints with control. Carter Weary has it. Zach Smith, nice little move. Looking down, being chased from behind, sends a through ball. But the Saints able to get there before the Tigers. Now it's across. We're on the Saints end of the field with the ball going across the field now. Now the Saints just punged it down the field. Nice ball, deep ball. With this grass, that might stop. Going to the far corner, heading towards the end line. Unable to stop it. Saints giving chase. So it goes out. Be a goal kick coming for the Tigers. Quick reversal by the Saints. Good strong legs as they sent that ball deep into the end. So the goal kick will come from Jace Brandenburg. Jace with quite a leg of his own, so we'll see where he gets this. Once again, the wind not much of a factor, blowing out of the west lightly. So Jace gets one a little bit low, but he gets it past the mid. Popped up by Campbell. Now Dresser tries to go for it. Cale Klein's going to step into it. Actually, it's taken by Weary, sends it back to Rudman. Redmond turns it back out to Worry, but nice job by the Saints to run it down. They have still stolen it. Comes inside, knocked out by Redmond. So a throw will come for the Saints on the Tiger end, near side, towards me, and to my left. Saints going right to left on your YouTube dial. So throw goes down towards the box. Saints with control. Defense being played by Cale Klein. The Saints out to the outside, going towards the corner, but too long, goes across the goal. Be a goal kick coming for the Tigers once again. Now they don't have nobody running the balls on this end of the field. Yesterday they actually had ball keepers on both ends and both sidelines. So they've got one on the sideline. Matthew Koenig goes and grabs that. So Brandenburg will have the goal kick coming for now. 36 minutes left, 0-0. Nothing really towards the goal right now, but Saints have had the ball more on the Tiger half so far. Long kick by Brandenburg, headed back by the Saints, so going the other direction in a hurry. Cale Klein steps back, Jace Brandenburg steps in, kicks one and just launches one towards the sideline. So it'll be a throw coming for the Saints just across midfield. They're on the Tigers' end. Redmond giving chase. Nice job. He's able to steal the ball by Redmond. Goes back up. That's Michael Gustin with the ball. The ball is kicked out by the Saints. Not quite. Steps in line. Ball comes down. Going towards Zach Smith. But the Saints pound it deep into the corner. Going to the Tiger side, near side of the field. Tiger end of the zone. Goes out. So about 10 yards up from the corner flag, Jeff Rudman will have the throw. Saints really keeping the pressure on. Ball staying way down here on the Tiger end. Goes towards Dresser. Dresser headers it back to Luke Campbell. Luke pops it up. Luke trying for the header. Luke trying for the header again. Can't quite get it. Now the Saints have it going back into the Tiger end. They're out about the about 25, about midway through. This ball goes into the center. Nice little through ball. Tigers do a nice job. Jace Brandenburg running with it now. Jace running outside. Goes back. Luke Campbell redirects it. Now a punch comes from the Saints from distance, just way out to the side. But Koenig runs out and gets it inside the goalkeeper's box. So Koenig's got it. We'll have a punt coming now. 34-43 left. Koenig hits it, but doesn't quite get a hold of it. A little bit high and short. Gustafson leaves it out here for Cale Klein. Nice job by Klein. Goes back to Gustafson. Gustafson would now move to the sideline. Tries to punch it through, but stolen by the Saints. Now Cale Klein with it again. Nice job by Klein. Launches it, hits the clue ball. Gets with a Dresser. Dresser now on a run out. Sends it back. The other ball back to Campbell. Campbell with the ball. Getting in front of the goal. Dresser has it back now. Dresser turns it back to Campbell. Campbell goes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith tries to pop it up to Gustafson. Zach Smith through to Dresser. Dresser going towards the goal. Sets it across. Kicked out by the Saints. So there'll be a corner coming for the Tigers. Nice aggressive offensive momentum there by the Tigers. I see Michael Gustafson is going to come out. Looks like Carter Worry's going to come back on. So we got Luke Campbell going to take the corner from the near side of the field. So to my right. Tigers going left to right on your YouTube dial. Campbell will take it from that side. He can kick left or right footed, so he launches it with the left, curls it towards the goal. Nice ball. Headed out by the Saints, though. Chance by Rudman. Tries to kick it. Can't quite get it. Launched by the Saints. Deep ball coming down here. We got Kenyon O'Brien with it. Kenyon just launches out of bounds to buy time for the Tigers to get back on defense. Nice job by Kenyon. So it's out here on the near side of the field. A throw coming for the Saints. Just about halfway through the Tiger half. A quick reversal there after the corner. So the Saints with the ball over on the side. Comes out here to number 3. That's Ben Conrad. Sends it across. Goes all the way across to number 8. Ren Shroud. Shroud with the ball middle of the field. Launches one towards the goal from distance, but it goes wide right and deep. So a goal kick coming for the Tigers. So the Tigers will have a kick. Very warm and humid today. Once again, my cell is 515-450-7512. If you can hear us. Hope everybody can hear me. There's a goal kick by Brandenburg. Comes out to the mid. Worry does a header. Battled back by number 3. A little battling going for the ball. Kick goes back by number 3. That's Ben Conrad. A lot of contact there with the Tigers. Now we're about in front of the goal box. The Saints just launch one. The wind did seem to be coming out of the north. Yeah, it's going way downfield. Jeff Rudman does a nice job of heading the ball out. Running alongside. Number 11 is down there quite a bit. That's Arnold Mudasingwa. Arnold's got just really playing on that front line. So the ball now is the Tiger end, about halfway through the Tiger half, just outside the goal box. Mudasingwa with the ball, tries to kick it, blocked by Rudman. Mudasingwa with the ball. Rudman tries to get it, not able to control it. And the ball goes out of bounds, so throw coming for the Saints. Ben throws it in. Conrad gets it down to Mudasingwa, being guarded by Jeff Rudman. Jeff Rudman with the ball, Goes out of bounds, so a throw will come for Rudman. Rudman's with a deep throw towards the dresser, right down the sideline. Nice ball. Gets out past the mid, but going towards the out of bounds. Nice job by the Saints, but then they lose it, so the throw will come for Rudman just inside the Saint half of the field. Near side of the field towards me. Rudman with the throw. Toss goes deep down towards Dresser. Really good throw by Rudman. Gets all the way down to the box. Dresser with the ball now in front of the goal box, but stolen by the Saints. Saints come back with control. Weary can't stop it. Now he's going through. Rudman tries to stop it. Jace Brandenburg in there. Now taken back by number 10 for the Saints. Matthew Leonard comes in, does a nice job of stealing the ball. Nice job by Lenny. Goes up to Carter Weary. Carter Weary doing battle on the sideline. Kicks it out. So it'll be a throw coming for the Saints on the near sideline, about halfway through the Tiger half of the field. So the throw goes down towards the box, middle of the field. It's going towards Kenny. Kenny running out, comes out, jumps, grabs it before two of the Saints there. Nice job by Kenny. Good read. Just that throw carried all the way into the goal box. Kenny did a nice job of reacting and getting out of the box. So here's the kick from Kenny. Comes out about the mid. Weary has it, tries to control it, can't. It's going to bounce to the other bound. Luke Campbell hustles in, keeps it in play, but now Ben Conrad gets it back going the other way. So the Saints have it in their end of the field. Nice little moves with their kicks, setting it down. Brandenburg doing battle, Leonard's doing battle. Lenny with a kick comes out of bounds. Nice job, nice attack by the Saints again. They're keeping the pressure on the Tigers. Kicked out of bounds, so it'll be by Lenny. Nice job by Lenny in front of the goal. So throw coming for the Saints on the near sideline. Little pop goes up. Carter Weary pops it out towards Dresser. But the Saints are going to control it. Dresser with it. Nice job by Dresser. Pops it outside. Sends a through ball. Now he's got Luke Campbell running downfield. Luke trying to get through. Can't. The kick will go out of bounds from the Saints. So there'll be a Tiger throw coming from the near sideline about halfway through the Saints half of the field. So Rubin will take the throw. Gets it in low to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with control. Looking. Centers one, goes across. Tries to get it to Jack Gustafson. Jack tries to header it, but it's bounding away. Jack comes out. The goalie came out. He's away from the goal. Now they got a shot coming from Cale Klein from distance. The header tries to go from Dresser to go through over the goal. The goalie made a quick read to try to run out and get that ball. Maybe not a good choice. Gustin able to header it away from him. The Tigers had a chance as the ball bounded around, but one of the defensive men able to kick it away. Got it back to Cale Klein, who took a shot from distance. Dresser tried to header it, but couldn't. So here's the goal kick. Goal kick out to about the half. The Saints will control a nice little header by them. And they've got a man running free. Rubin with it. Rubin able to steal it back. Nice job by Rubin. Comes up to Zach Smith. Zach Smith goes across to Jack Gustin, but Jack can't get there. Stolen by the Saints. Stepped inside. Cross ball comes back here. Now we're in the Gilbert end. Side ball going through. Going to the side. It's going to be ushered out of bounds by Kenyon O'Brien. So there'll be a goal kick coming for the Tigers. Very aggressive play by the Saints. Very good defensively, moving to where the ball's going to be. So now Jace Brandenburg will take it. It is a hot day, a very humid, hazy sunshine. I understand there's fires up in Canada creating quite a bit of this haze, which takes a little bit of the edge off, but it's definitely warm. So the Brandenburg's kick goes to Carter Weary, who headers it, goes into the half. Zach Smith now to header, tries to get it back towards the side. Carter Weary trying to get it, headers it forward. Now going towards the out of bounds, but goes out. So it'll be a throw coming for the Tigers. He's able to header it off Ben Conrad from the Saints. So here comes the throw for Rudman. Throws it deep into the box to Cale Klein. Cale Klein headers it forward to Dresser. Dresser tries to punch it through, does. Gets it back to Luke. Well, they call offsides on Carter Weary. Nice job of Dresser trying to get it forward to Carter. Carter just got just in front of the defensive line there for the Saints. So the free kick will come for the Saints. The keeper will take it just outside the goal box. So 27:41 left, 0-0. Saints and Tigers. Great leg by the keeper. Sends it all the way down. Rubman, though, reverses it. But now it's controlled again by the Saints. Carter Weary pokes away. Nice job. Zach Smith with it. Zach running with pressure coming. Goes across to Jack Gustafson. Jack tries to get it, but falls down. Ball stolen by the Saints, and now they're coming on the Gilbert end, about halfway through. Cale Klein on defense. Nice little play for them. Now Masingwa coming down, takes a shot on goal, but Caney able to get there. Nice job by the Saints getting that ball down the field. They are relentless pressure from the Saints. So Caney's kick will come out about the mid. And it does cross over the midfield, but now redirected back by the Saints. Number 15 for the Saints, Brennan Lloyd kicks it out. Lloyd drops it off to Masingwa. Mudasingo comes back, but stolen away by Cale Klein. Now Carter Weary has it with control, running towards this near sideline, about the mid. Sends one through towards Campbell. Looks like it's going to be kicked out of bounds, though, there. Saints able, Ben Conrad, all over the field as well. So a throw comes from Ben, goes towards the mid, protected by Carter Weary. Carter tries to bicycle it back. There's an elbow thrown by number 5, Michael Glavin. Kind of knocks Luke Campbell out of the way, and no call. Probably incidental at the end, but the ball goes through. Cale Klein redirects it back to Zach Smith. Zach Smith sends a through ball. He's got Dresser heading down there. Now Dresser with the ball, able to pop it forward towards the keeper. Dresser running down, trying to get there. Ball gets kicked out to the side. Jack Gustin coming up. It's in the goal box. Punched down towards the mid by the Saints. The Saints will try to have control. Kenyon O'Brien gets there, but bounces off Kenyon. So a throw will come for the Saints on the far side of the field. 25:55 left. 0-0, Saints and Tigers. Throw from the mid. It goes into the Gilbert half. Body back by Kenyon O'Brien. Brian goes to Zach Smith. Cale Klein has it now. Nice pressure by the Saints, though. Cale Klein still with control. Sends it across all the way to this far side. Being given chase. Rubman's after it. Rubman sends it down towards Weary. Goes now to Luke Campbell. But no, now taken back by the Saints. So the Saints on the attack again. Jack Gustin back on defense. Mudasingo sends it back to number 15. That's Brennan Lloyd. Sends one into the box. Koenig's going to come through and get it. Nice job by Koenig. Jace Brandenburg playing defense as well. He gets run over. So Jace was coming back. A little floater there coming out there from Brennan Lloyd towards the keep. Nice job by Koenig again. Jack Gustin redirects it. The kick now to Dresser. Dresser then kicks it stolen back by the Saints. The Saints once again back on the offensive end in the Gilbert half, about halfway through, middle of the field. Driving down the far side now, moving toward the outside. That's number 8. That's Ren Shroud. Stolen momentarily by the Tigers and kicked out, so it'll be a throw coming for the Saints about halfway through the Gilbert half on the far side of the field. Looks like Owen McCarron will take the throw. Subs coming in now. Like I said, once again, it is a warm, humid day. Ben Conrad will go out. I mentioned his name a few times. He's on the defensive side, on the near side of the field towards me. So there's the throw going towards the box. It's in the box. Right now the Saints with control, going to the outside, going toward the corner. Tries to send it from there, but goes out of bounds off of Kenyon O'Brien. No, actually, sorry, that's Matthew Lenners over there on the far side. So kick goes off Matthew's body, goes off Lenny's body, and goes out of bounds. So throw comes for the Saints, far side of the field. Throw into the box, nice throw. Launched towards the keep. Now sent back out by the Tigers. And redirected out of bounds, this time by Kenyon O'Brien. So it'll be a throw again coming for the Saints. Really nice throw with 24 minutes left. Saints able to throw it almost all the way to the penalty box. This one goes a little bit lower, gets into the box. Luke Campbell, nice little back foot, tries to get it out here to Dresser, but Saints control it. Nope, now Luke Campbell steals it back. Luke Campbell punches it towards Dresser, taken back by the Saints. Luke Campbell giving chase. We're at the midfield, a lot of contact going on between number 7 of the Saints and Luke Campbell. Both of them go down. Now they're back up, so the Saints with control, sending it into the Gilbert half. Now the ball goes to the far corner with a little bit of a run out. The Saints coming in. Little centered again. Nice little job by them. Number 10 tries to kick and goes too high. That's Andrija Mitrovic. He is a leading scorer for the Tigers and had a reasonable shot on goal there, but launched it above the goal. Nice little play by the Saints. So 23 minutes left, 0-0. Saints with 2 or 3 good shots at a score, and the Tigers had 1. Here's Jace Brandenburg, goal kick. Sends it out to the mid. Saints are going to control it, but they're going to kick it. I'm thinking it's going to go out of bounds. It's heading out of bounds, slowing down on the grass, and will go out. So a throw will come for Jeff Redman. Jeff throws a nice throw down towards Dresser, but taken by the Saints. Now they drive it deep into the Gilbert half. Back is Brandenburg. He headers it back towards Cale Klein. Cale giving chase. Pops it outside to Jack Gustin. Jack Gustin with pressure. Stolen by the Saints. Now going back the other way again. Relentless pressure here by the Saints. Now they're back in front. Mitrovic kicks it to the far side. It's into the Tiger end of the zone. Nicely done by Kenyon O'Brien. Now to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with the ball. He's got Weary. He sends one across here to Weary. Weary moving around. So are the Saints. The Saints able to steal it back from Weary. Now they're going back on the Gilbert end. That's number 6. Connor Lenz in subbing. The ball's coming in. Koenig comes out to get it. Gets it just at the very top side of the goal box. So Koenig has it. 22 minutes left, 0-0 Tigers. Koenig with a nice launch. Gets it downfield, but taken by number 8. That's Ren Shroud. Sends it back into the Gilbert half. Brandenburg giving chase. Turns it. Nice job by Brandenburg. running up the sideline, goes deep towards Campbell, but the ball will go out. So there'll be a throw coming for the Saints. Xavier keeping the ball and the pressure down on the Tigers. So nice throw by the Saints deep into the Tiger half, but Redmond deflects it. Now Zach Smith with it. Sends a through ball, trying to get it to the dresser, but headed back out by the Saints. And they reverse course in a hurry. Redmond giving chase on the Gilbert end. Now goes to Kill Klein. Stolen back by the Saints. Taken out. Nice job by Brandenburg to get it to Cale Klein. Cale Klein gets it to Jack Gustafson. Actually, that's Michaels in for Jack. Ball goes deep down the dresser. Nice take by the Saints to stake it. They keep it in bounds instead of deep into the Tiger half again. So now they're down here. Just number 9 running free. Nicholas Fisher in front of the goal, but kicks it out of bounds. Kicks it up the back. Sorry, not out of bounds. But they call it goal kick. Went off a Tiger defender. So there'll be a corner coming for the Saints. Far side of the field. Saints going right to left on your dial. So that the corner will come from number 8. That's Ren Shroud. He's a sophomore. Kicking from the far side of the field to my left. So the corner will come from the southwest side of the field. Signs up. Here comes the kick. He launches it towards the goal. Nicely done. It's in front of the box and loose. Still hanging around in front of the box. Lots of headers going on. Balls. Gilbert now launches a little bit farther out. Dretcher tries to step back inside. Zach Smith. Now it's a little bit farther away from the box. Now launched by Luke Campbell all the way down into the Saints half. It is going to go out of bounds. So there'll be a throw coming for the Saints. That ball was kind of hanging around, just bouncing in front of the goal. And thank goodness the ball bounced free and kicked deep out here by Campbell. So now the Saints with the ball. Number 9, Nicholas Fisher getting a blow right now. They're getting a break, sorry. Number 11 coming in for him, Arnold Mudasingwa. Pretty warm, a lot of sweat. The guys look like it's pretty heavy air right now. Rubin takes the throw. Weary tries to redirect it. Rubin with it now. Gets it back to Weary. Weary keeps it through, goes across, tries to get Campbell, but can't. Now launched out by the Saints. So there'll be a throw coming for the Tigers from the near sideline, just on their half of the mid. He throws it up to Cale Klein right into the middle of the field. Klein gets it forward to Campbell. But now taken by the Saints. Nice job by the Saints, but he gets it back. Nice job by Campbell, gets it back. He's down, though. Gets it to Gustafson. Dresser tries to leave it. There's nobody there. Saints got to come up. Ball driven towards the Gilbert half. Now it's on the far side of the field. Gustafson has it. Moving to the far side of the field. Just across the midfield. Gustafson still moving down. Pressure. Now swiped away by the Saints. Nicely done. Now they send it down into the Gilbert end. Now redirected. Controlled by the Tigers. And there is a call. Michael Gustafson was in. One of the Saints simply took his elbow and just pushed Michael out of the way, and the call was made. So there'll be a kick coming for the Tigers. Jace Brandenburg will take that just across the midfield. If it was a football field here in line, you'd say it's probably about the 46-yard line, about midway between the middle of the field and the far sideline. So Brandenburg will take it. Free kick coming with 18:35 left. 0-0. He launches one towards the goal. The keeper's coming out to get it, and does. Ball a little bit to the left of the goal. There were Tigers going into the area, but the keeper able to get there and take it. So here's the goal kick. He sends it deep across the Tiger half. Nice little back foot kick by the Saints. Koenig comes all the way out and grabs it, though. A very nice redirect after that goal kick. So Koenig with the goal kick now. Launches the punt, goes out to the mid, controlled by the Saints. They're going to launch it to the sideline. Rubman headers it back towards the middle of the field. Now it goes, Leonard has it. Leonard's actually touched it with his arm, so there's going to be a handball and a kick. Great opportunity now for the Saints. I'm assuming number 10, their leading scorer, Andrija Mejodovic, will take this, and he is. He's lining up, so he's just outside the goalie box. You might say 10 to 12 yards back, so coming from about the 30-yard line, I guess is what you'd say. Pretty much in the middle of the field, maybe just inside the hash mark. Good opportunity for the Saints. He drives one towards Koenig. Really good shot at the goal, but nice job by Koenig. Pops right out there and gets it as it goes towards the right post. Nice ball. It was going to go low on the far right post. Really well directed by Andrija. But nice job by Koenig. So now the ball's back with the Saints. Luke Campbell steals it, though. So Campbell with it and running. Looks it, drops it back to Zach Smith. Zach Smith comes outside to Carter Weary. Carter Weary with control, moving on this side of the field. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell's got Dresser. Dresser on the far, down in the corner, near side of the field, deep in the corner. Dresser tries to turn it. Nice job by Dresser. The ball is kicked out by the Saints. So the throw will come. And we have some subs coming in for both teams. So the Tigers will get a throw from Rudman on the near side of the field, deep down towards the flag, deep down towards the corner. So he's out, would be about 10 yards off the corner. Throw for Rudman. So Luke Campbell is going to get a break. Michael Gustafson back in for him. So here comes Rudman. Deep throw goes in, deflected by Weary, sent out by the Saints. Rudman giving chase. So Rudman with the throw now, coming about midway through the throw. Throws it down towards Dresser, goes towards the corner, going deep into the goal. Rudman, Dresser is able to steal the ball from the corner line, sent it back into the keeper. Now it's in front of the goal. Tigers try it again, can't get it off. Carter Weary sends one, goes just to the right-hand side. Nicely done by the Tigers. That ball by Weary deflected off a Saints defender, so the Tigers will have a shot. Luke Campbell is out, so Carter Weary is going to take the corner. Near side, right to me, so they're going left to right. So far to my right, near side of the field. Gilbert stated this would be the corner towards the concession stand. So Weary has it, pops it upside, gets it a little bit low, but he got a chance for it. Gustafson tries to get it, can't quite get it in. Set back by Gustafson to Weary. Weary pops it up towards the keeper. Goes just over the goal. Weary's head went up there trying to get a chance to have a header. Unable to do so, though, but that's the best opportunity offensively the Tigers have had. Really well played. A little pressure on the Saints. Good to see what they can do there with 15 minutes left. So Tigers here. So here comes the goal with the keeper with the goal kick. He launches one. It's going to come out around the mid. Controlled by the Saints. Nicely redirected over his head. Zach Smith giving chase to Mutasingwa. Now the ball's with the Saints on the Tiger half, right about the midfield. Now back to the defensive end, just across the mid. Saints playing a little keep away for a moment, looking for an opening. Now they launch one deep into the center. Just going to go through to Koenig. Pretty harmless long kick there. So Koenig kicks it. Doesn't get as much on it, kind of short. Ball goes through. Weary hits it, tries to redirect it, but can't. So the Saints do have control on the Tiger half, just barely. Moving towards the side. Now they're coming the left side, kind of run out. Now he goes back into the center. Ball goes inside. Nice job by Zach Smith, but gets it right back. Number 6. That's Connor Lenz. Sends it towards the keeper, but Koenig grabs it. So he launched that one for about 40 yards. Got it up in the air, but Koenig able to pop out and grab it before any damage could be done. So here's the kick from Koenig. Comes out about the mid. Headed back by the Saints. Kenyon O'Brien headers it back the other way. Zach Smith pops it up towards Michael Gustafson. Michael Gustafson with the ball, now stolen back by the Saints. Kenyon O'Brien with the ball, gets it down to Jack Gustafson. Jack running on the far side, down in the corner, sends a through ball to Gus. There's Michael. Michael turns, has a shot at right foot, puts it back to Jack. Michael centers it, kicked out by the Saints. Now it's Zach Smith giving chase. Now the Saints with it, moving back the other way in a hurry. We were all the way back down and an opportunity for a score. Now the Saints are moving down quickly. J.P. Segura with the ball, so that's it back now to Connor Lenz. Connor has the ball at the mid, launches one towards the goal. Brandenburg tries to go up, but can't. Leonard does it. Oh, no, now the ball's down. Leonard gets it out. Good opportunity there for the Saints for a moment. So we're down on the Gilbert half. Cale Klein with it. The Saints have it. Now goes to Jack Gustafson. Jack with the ball, being chased from behind. So Jack sends one through, tries to get it to Michael, but can't. But kicked out by the Saints just across the midfield. So the Tigers will have a throw. Luke Campbell coming back in. He's going to give Zach Smith a break. So Zach head on the sideline, getting a glass of water. 12:50 left in the first half, 0-0. Tigers being a little more aggressive, moving the ball towards the Saints' end of the field right now. So a throw comes from Lenners. Lenners throws it deep to to Dresser. Dresser shields it as it goes out of bounds. He throws it quickly back in. Goes into Luke. Luke Campbell in the zone now. Into the goal box, sends it back out. Cale Klein now, about the 20, 25. Segura aggressively goes after the ball, able to take it back. Now Carter Weary there. Carter goes back to Jeff Rudman. Jeff Rudman goes back to Cale Klein. Cale Klein tries to go to Leonard, but stolen back by the Saints. Now the Saints drive one down the field again. It's going outside. Rudman turned. A nice job by Kenyon O'Brien taking it on the far side of the field, able to steal that ball back from the Saints. Gets it on the sideline, going to Gustafson. Gustafson running down the field on the far left side of the field. Into the Saints zone, goes to Dresser, and goes out. So there'll be a throw coming for the Saints, far side of the field, about midway through their half. There's the throw, comes into the Gilbert half. And they're going to call, Kenyon O'Brien was following the player going up for the header after the throw. And they call him. So it'll be a free kick coming for the Saints. Far side of the field, just across the mid. So here comes the kick, just across the mid. Far side of the field, just across the middle. He launches it. Good ball towards the goal. Saints are back there. And there's the header. That's number 10. That's Andrija Mijotovic, able to get that header. That ball was launched. A long free kick from just inside the midfield of the Tiger half. Really high in the air. Mijotovic able to get a header on it, probably just outside the penalty box. Koenig tried to get there. Nice ball, nice header by Mijotovic. So now the Saints with the momentum with 11 minutes left, 11:13 on the clock. The Saints now crowded, you can probably hear in the background, moving the ball. Now they're back in the Gilbert half. Taken back by Rudman. Rudman doing battle. Now the Saints with control again. Rudman with the ball. Now they call a penalty on Rudman. Takes down number 5. He was working against Michael Glavin. So now just outside the goalie box will be the Tigers. They're going to count this one off. So Mijotovic is going to take the kick. So the officials marking out the 10 yards for the Tigers to stand. Mijotovic will come from the near side of the field, just outside the goal box. He drives one towards the goal. Now it's inside the box, kicked out on the far side. Now the Saints with control deep in the corner. Reverses field, nice little reverse. So there'll be a kick coming from deep. So now their penalty called. Contact between Rudman and the player just outside the goalie box. So now they're deep almost to the end line. Just outside the goal box, left-hand side of the field, about 2 yards from the end line. So they have another opportunity here. They drives one through, goes up nicely through, but it goes all the way across. Mijotovic keeps it back in play. Now the Tigers running out with it. That's Rudman with the ball. Still running, going down the far left side of the field. Rudman with the run out, going down the field. His feet are taken out, no call there. Now they're going the other way. Segura has the ball. Jace Brandenburg giving chase. Segura with the ball on the near side of the field with control down here deep into the corner. Now he leaves it back for number 2. That's Tristan Vasquez. Goes back to Segura. Segura now deep in the corner, almost the corner. Sends one across to Koenig. Koenig able to grab it. Had a Saint flashing in there trying to get the header and put it in. So your score with 9 minutes left, 1-0 Xavier. Koenig with a kick. Able to launch one out towards the mid. Controlled by the Saints, going back the other way. Now coming back in the Gilbert end. They send one across the center of the field. Mudasingwa has the ball, goes on the far side of the field. Now they're moving to the outside. Number 8, Ren Shroud with it. Sends it into the corner. So the Saints have the ball deep on the far side of the field for the Tigers. Sends it through. Lenny with the kick. Goes out off Lenners. So now it'll be a throw for the Saints coming from the far side of the field. Throw comes in towards the penalty box, but headed out by the Saints. So it'll be a goal kick coming for the Tigers. 8:30 left. 1-0 Xavier. And Andrija Mijotovic with the header off a free kick that came from just inside the half, inside Gilbert's half on the far side of the field. Long, high-flying ball. Nice job by Andrija to find that ball and header it in. So that's the score right now. The kick comes over to Carter Weary. Carter loses it, taken by Segura. Now taken back by Weary. Now they're going to call Weary for it. A little contact there. A lot of contact going on both ways. The Tigers getting the worst of it right now. So the ball's down. Free kick coming from, this time, the Saint half of the field, just about 5 yards. Almost the same spot towards me, but on the Saint half as opposed to the Gilbert half where this kick came and the score before with Mijotovic. So we'll see what happens. Number 6, Lenz sets it up, kicks it. It's going to go to the far side. Mijotovic able to control it. Nice job by him. Turns it back inside. Now he's inside the field of play. Taken back by Brandenburg. Nice job by Jace. Nice steal. So Carter Weary launches one, tries to get down the field. Now the Tigers go through. It goes to Cale Klein. Cale has it. He's looking, sends one through to Michael Gustafson. Michael drops it back for Weary. Weary sends it down into the corner. Giving chase is Jack Dresser. It's just going to eke out of bounds. On the Saint half of the field, subs coming in for the Saints with 7:11 left. The Saints will have a throw about midway through their half of the field on the near sideline towards me with the throw. So number 21, number 11, that's Arnold Mudasingwa and Luis Vega going out, or Luis Vega. So the throw comes for the Saints. Tristan Vasquez throws it. Gets to Campbell, able to take it. Carter Weary has it for the moment. Now taken back by the Saints. Saints with the ball deep in their own half. Now they launch one across the midfield. Brandenburg is back. Brandenburg pops it forward, tries to get a climb, but can't. Now Lenny steps back in, so Leonard gets it, gets the Weary. Weary bounces. The ball bounces away from him, though. Stolen by number 5 for the Xavier. That's Michael Glavin. Now stolen back by Campbell. He gets to the Dresser. Dresser with the ball, moving down the sideline. Kicked out by the Saints, so it'll be a throw coming for the Tigers. And a sub coming in. Zach Smith will come back in. He'll take out Michael Gustafson. So the throw will come from the near sideline from Rudman, about halfway through the Saint half of the field. Rudman here towards me on the near side of the field with the throw. Tigers going left to right on your dial. 6 minutes left. 1-0 Saints. Throws it across to Cale Klein. Nice throw. He lets it back to Zach Smith, but can't. Now the Saints just drill one downfield. Running is Segura. Lenny's back as well. Segura with the run out. Segura on the lead. Matthew Leonard's giving battle. Now turned back into the center of the field. Nice job by Segura. Now the little contact goes both ways. O'Brien's run over by number 19, and this time they called it against Nicholas Recker, who ran over O'Brien. Quite a run out there by Segura. Just put the head down and roll, just like you see Jace Brandenburg do. Able to get just in front of Rubin and Leonard's. Rubin got back, though, able to slow him down, and then the foul against the Saints. So Brandenburg kicks it, comes out to the mid, goes to Weary. Weary deflects it, now doing battle. Now doing battle, a lot of battle there at the line. Nothing goes through, but the Saints have it. Now they center it. Kenyon O'Brien has it, redirects it. Now the Saints have it back. Saints with the ball deep down in the goal, the Tiger end. Shot from distance. Koenig right there. Saints keeping the pressure on. You can see whether the number 1 seed for the tournament. So Koenig with the kick comes out. It's going to go through. Redirected by Dresser out to Gustafson. Gustafson has the ball. This is Jack. Jack moving down the left-hand side, far side of the field, tries to get a through ball, but can't. Saints take it. Dresser tries to come back. Dresser now has it, going down the far side of the field, down deep in the left corner. Dresser doing battle with 2 other Saints. Dresser after the ball, kicked out, goes back to Gusson. Gusson with the ball. Then the call, I think, goes against Dresser. So there'll be a free kick coming. Or maybe it was a handball. I didn't see what happened there, but the free kick coming for the Saints. So the keeper will take this free kick coming from the far side of the field, almost to the flag on the far side of the field. 4:11 left. Once again, Xavier moving right to left on your dial. Keeper has a strong leg, so we'll see where he places this. He launches it, coming out deep across into the Gilbert zone. Cale Klein able to get over there, but kicks it out, so it'll be a throw coming for the Saints. Far side of the field, just across the midfield. They throw it in. Gilbert on defense. Saints, now they send one through. Goes to Segura over here. He had the run out a second ago. He drops onto the far side of the field. Tigers back on defense. Jack Huston, Kenyon O'Brien. But now the Saints recontrol. Now they launch one back in the middle of the field. It's going to go all the way across, though, coming to Weary. Weary giving chase. I think he's going to stop it. Keeps it in bounds. Weary with the ball on the sideline. Sends one, tries to get to the Campbell. Goes right down the line. Nice ball, but there's nobody here. So the Saints have control. Connor Lenn sends it back towards Majodovic. Now Kenny's going to run out and grab it. Nice job. Majodovic headed that ball from the sideline, headed it all the way back in the center of the field, but Koenig has it. So Koenig with the punt, coming out about the midfield. Zach Smith trying to get to it, but can't. But he gets it to Cale Klein. Klein comes out here to Weary. Weary sends one through to Campbell. Campbell giving run. Saints will kick it out. That's Lenz that kicks it out, so the throw will come for Rudman on the near sideline, about halfway through Saints half of the field. The ball comes from Rudman to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with the ball, near sideline. Looking around, moving now towards the center of the field. Smith goes to Klein. Klein's in the center of the field. Gets just a little bit away from Klein. Now stolen back by the Saints. Saints coming back now the other way. So the Saints on the attack, moving just across the mid. They send a through ball. Rubman able to deflect it. Giving chase for Segura. Segura able to get Rudman to kick it out of bounds. So a throw will come for the Saints near sideline. This would be Michael Glavin. Glavin throws it into Majodovic. He makes a nice little move with his foot. Stolen back by the Tigers. Kicked out by Cale Klein, but touched by number 2, so Tristan Vasquez hits it. So the throw comes from the Campbell. Campbell to Zach Smith, middle of the field, heading toward the Saints end. Sends a through ball. Now the ball's going deep into the goal. Number 7 kicks it towards the sideline. Jack just had a moment there, but he's looking for it. So the kick will go out of bounds, and there'll be a throw coming for Kenyon O'Brien. Will take it far side of the field with 2 minutes left. Tigers on the Saints half. Throws it down to Gustafson. Gustafson is contacted, so they steal the ball. Now the Saints with the ball in their half. Through ball goes through. Cale Klein stops it, though. So Cale has the ball on just past the midfield. Middle of the field goes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith back to Klein. Klein is coming. So Klein goes back, gets it to Kenyon O'Brien. Kenyon O'Brien moving down the field, sends it to Gustafson. Gustafson with the ball, drops it to Dresser. Dresser has the ball on the far side of the field, going towards the corner, turns it towards the goal box, gets it through, kicked by the Saints, and it goes off of Jack. So it'll be a throw coming for them with 1:23 left. Ball in the Saints half, about midway through their half, and the throw is going to go out towards the midfield. So 1-0 Saints, 1:14 left. So the throw goes back towards the goal. Kicked. The Tigers have the chance. Got it. Zach Smith gets it. Pops it up. Going towards Carter Weary, but just a little bit too long. And the keeper falls, takes it. So a minute left on the clock. 1-0 Xavier. So here comes the kick from the keeper. Nice kick. It's going about halfway through the Gilbert half. Brandenburg gets it and redirects it, but the Saints now have control. Jodovic is there. Nice deflection by Cale Klein. Well done. Carter Weary with it. Gets it through ball. Tries to get it through, but can't to Dresser. So the Saints have it. Dresser now giving chase. A lot of battling going on. Dresser has it now in the Saints' end. Dresser goes across to Jack Smith. Jack Smith with the ball. Does a little through ball lob to Carter Weary. Headed out. Now Luke Campbell steals it back. Now the Saints steal it back. Ball goes to Carter Weary. Another long kick by the Saints. Segura's offside. There's got to be a call there. He's well offside. So the ball goes out on the left-hand side. 15 seconds left. It'll be an offsides, but there won't be enough time, I think, for Gilbert to do anything. There'll be 10 seconds left as they move it back. So Segura was about 5 yards offside on that one when the ball went in the air. So your score is going to be here at halftime, 1-0. The Cedar Rapids Xavier Saints 1. The Gilbert Tigers 0 in the first half. Saints had some pretty relentless offensive pressure on the Tigers. Tigers did a nice job of holding their own. Had a couple chances, one really good chance, the ball bounding around inside the Pele box, but couldn't get that score in. So a heavy day, a hot day here, humid, a little bit broken down with the haze. So the Saints definitely keep the pressure on. They kept the ball in the Gilbert half quite a significant portion of that first half. So the wind's mostly out of the west, maybe a little bit when I was watching the kicks coming from the keepers, coming from Koenig and coming from the keeper for, which is Tyler Zog. Tyler seemed to have the better of those kicks, but I'm wondering as I'm watching the wind and the elevation, it seemed like the little bit of the wind when I would see Matthew kick the ball would get hung up. So maybe it'll help a little bit for some of those longer kicks. The Saints hit a lot of long through balls during the first half, and then really went and used their speed to see if they couldn't make a dent in the Gilbert half. So good first half for the Tigers, good first half for the Saints. Andrija Jodovic showed why he's the leading scorer for the Saints. Had a couple opportunities, a couple kicks that he had, a couple free kicks, and a really nice job on that header. So with that, I'm going to take a pause. So it is 1-0 at halftime, 1-0 with the Saints over the Tigers. And I'm going to pause the button here now. We have 8 minutes for the halftime, and we'll be back on here in just a moment. So here we are again, just about done with halftime. 40 seconds left in the half. Saints are already making their way back onto the field. Tigers still huddled up on the sideline. So 30 seconds left. Cedar Rapids Xavier Saints are ahead 1-0 on a header off a free kick that came from near the middle of the field, right about the mid and the far side of the field. Launched very high and long. If I remember correctly, that was Connor Lenz, I thought, that kicked that. But nice job by the leading scorer for the Saints, Andrija Majorovic, to take the header on there. Kenny was there, tried to get across, but just had a very nice header by Majorovic. The ball's coming, sailing towards the kind of middle of the goal, and Majorovic able to get a good header on it. So Saints kept incredible pressure on the Tigers the entire first half. So they probably had the better of it as far as the offensive end. Tigers had a couple good opportunities there to get the ball. Got it one corner and also had the ball kind of bounding around in front of the goal a couple different times, a couple out. But for the most part, the Saints have muted the long runs by the Tigers going across. So we're back live again here. 40 minutes on the clock. The Saints will have the ball to start the half. And we're ready to go again. 1-0 Saints as we start the second half. The other game is 0-0, and the other 2A semifinal. So the Saints have the ball deeper in their own half, moving around. Tigers attacking, holding. So here, Xavier with the ball now, moving it towards the middle of the field. Far sideline. Now they're at the midfield and moving forward. Stolen by Cale Klein. Nice job by Cale, but now stolen back by the Saints. A lot of contact. No call. So the ball goes down and launch. Once again, this is what the Saints have been doing, is just launching the ball down the field. For the moment, Cale Klein has it. Now the Saints launch it. They've got someone going deep. They got Jace Brandenburg back. Jace able, a little chip shot, able to get it past. Jace Brandenburg was there. That's just running free. Sorry about that. My delayed response there. The Saints, I'm watching the action on the field. The Saints got it. Once again, just hit a through ball. The Tigers were back and trying to get there. Brandenburg was there running alongside the Saints. But he just kind of got the ball, got past him. Koenig tried to make a decision on whether to stay back or come forward. He kind of popped out to get to the ball, and the ball broke loose. So, score for the Saints. Now the Tigers have the ball. Little pop back to Dresser in the middle of the field. Dresser in the through ball coming to Jack Gusson. Jack Gusson running free now on the left-hand side. Deep into the corner. Jack going towards the end line. Able to turn it back. Centers it. Headed across, gets out toward front. Now the State's able to push it away from the goal, but O'Brien's down here. O'Brien giving chase, being a lot of pressure on him. Nice job by O'Brien. The ball kick goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw coming for the Saints on this near side of the field. Actually, sorry, it went out the back end of the end zone, so a goal kick coming for the Saints. 28:45 left. It is now 2-0 Xavier. Xavier scored in the first minute of the second half. Kind of a run out, just kind of launched a couple balls down the field and slowly broke away. And able to get it. So now the ball is in. Matthew Leonard's doing battle in the mid. They go to Jack Gusson. Gus with the ball. Now it comes down. Lots of defenders back for the Saints. So you seem to be playing a lot of defenders back and just one or two down the field as far as the offensive side. And then they just threw long through balls. The ball is now by Majorovic. He sent it outside the number 9 who just scored that goal for the Saints. That's Fletcher. Now they had the ball in the box, getting in front of the goal. And they are called for offside. Number 9, Nicholas Fisher had that goal. He's a freshman. No, he's a forward, sorry. He's a junior. Number 9, Nicholas Fisher got that goal for the Saints. So once again, just a through ball. I was talking about the Saints are just kind of kicking it down the field, had a lot more through balls. So I was hoping the wind might have a factor the other way, but it did not. They were able to get that ball down deep. Like I said, Brandenburg running back with it. Had an opportunity to try to get that ball. And Kenny was back behind him, and once again, a little bit shielded, so kind of hard for Kenny to see where to pop out. So Kenny tried to pop out to get there. And the number 9, Nicholas Fisher, able to just kind of pop that ball and then roll slowly into the net behind Kenny after he made the attack. So Tigers now, 37 minutes left, had their work cut out for them. 2-0 Tiger, or 2-0 Saints. Ball goes deep. Nice kick by Brandenburg all the way into the end. Now the Saints turn it, kick it towards the sideline. So it's out all the way down now on the Saints end of the field. It's like Worry's going to take it. Nope. Worry's going to give it to Campbell. So Campbell will take the throw. Drops towards Weary. Weary tries to pop it to Guston. Guston tries to control it but can't. Now ball coming back to the middle of the field with the Saints. Majorovic has it. Campbell giving chase. Nice job by Majotovic. He's still running. Now he's running the field. Kicks it out in front. Brandenburg in here running. Brandenburg's got the lead as far as the speed. Brandenburg simply kicks the ball out of bounds. Nice job. Majotovic will have the throw. Actually, it won't be Majotovic who'll take the throw, but somebody else throwing to Majotovic. I want to say that's Ben Conrad again. I think he's been throwing it for them for a while. So Conrad has the ball, far side of the field, deep in the Tiger end. Throws it to Majotovic. Has the ball, kicks it over his head, back towards the inside. Nicely done by Kenyon O'Brien to send it out. Gustin sends it down now into Michael Gustin. Michael Gustin with the ball. Stolen back now by the defense by the Saints. Nice turn. Now they're in the Gilbert half. Michael Gustin fighting for the ball. Still fighting for the ball in the mid. Now they just launch one deep again. Luke Campbell steps in front and headers it out. Now the Saints with the ball in the Gilbert half. Halfway through the Gilbert half, far side of the field. Saints with the ball out at about the halfway point. Now they drop it on the left-hand side. The ball comes into the center. Kick into the middle of the field. Now the ball in front of the box. Number 20 tries to shoot. Can't. Now has the ball again, moving towards the goal. Taken away by Brandenburg. Brandenburg launches towards the sideline. They'll go out. There'll be a kick coming for the Tigers, or for the Saints, I'm sorry. Throw comes in. Saints with the ball. They send it towards the box. Headed out by Campbell. Headed out by Klein. Now the ball's down to the box. Number 9 in there again. Brandenburg with it, running outside. Fisher tries to take it, can't. Brandenburg moving down the field. Kicks it, keeps it in play. And now it goes out, and the throw is going to be for Xavier. Far side of the field. Tigers going right to left. Xavier going left to right now. So Xavier has the ball deep in the Tiger half, moving towards the end. Goes towards the corner, stops, reverses. Sends one across the field. The cross is headed out by Klein. Now the Saints turn it back with the wheelhouse kick, goes back towards the goal. So it's now in the goalie box. Fisher tries to kick it through, can't. Now out to the mid. Now they're bringing it back the other way. They're to tackle, and they go this one on Gustin. I don't know. Kind of got tangled up there. But they are going to call a penalty. So it'll be a free kick coming for the Saints. Probably about the 25-yard line, just outside the goal box. Far side of the field. Majotovic is going to take this one. So they'll really put the pressure on the Tigers if they cannot stop this. So here's a kick coming. Majotovic quite good at this. Coming just past the corner of the goalie box, about 10 yards out from there. On the far side of the field. So here comes the kick. He launches one a little bit high. Goes just over the top of the net. Really good kick. Just cleared the crossbar. Lands on the back of the net. So only by about a foot was that too far. Koenig right there was up there. I think it would have been low enough to go in. Koenig had coverage. He was right beside the goal and went up and went just over his hands. So Brandenburg will take the kick. 2-0. The Saints. Nice ball by Brandenburg. So that does go with the win. Nice job. Dresser now with the ball deep inside the Saints half. Dresser tries it. Comes in from behind. Now Cale Klein chases it down. Cale Klein right on the side. Cale Klein to try to kick it out. Klein, nice hustle by Klein, taken down as he was running towards the sideline. Ball goes out. So the Saints with the throw. Big throw coming out to the mid. Kenyon O'Brien plays defense, tries to run in there and take it out. Able to do so, but now it's still another throw coming for the Saints. Moving down the field, really launch one really long. O'Brien takes it, sends it back to the center. Coming towards Gustin. Gustin headers it over his head back towards the Saints goal, but now the Saints reverse it. Now coming down, Luke Campbell doing battle with Majotovic. Cale Klein did it. Now the ball goes out the other side. Brandenburg steps in. Now the Saints moving. Tigers now with the ball, moving on the far side of the field, trying to get down to the zone. Stolen back by Fisher. Fisher and Brandenburg doing a lot of battle here. A lot of pressure on there. Just launched out of bounds by, I think that was Brandenburg that ended up just launching it out of bounds. So a throw comes for the Saints, far side, just past the mid. So a free kick coming for the Saints, far side of the field, about midway through the midfield. Taking from the far sideline, almost the far sideline, almost touching the out-of-bounds line on the far side. About midway through the Tiger half. Ball coming and kick coming. So a free kick, an opportunity again for the Saints. Majotovic coming down the field, so is Fisher. Waiting close to the box. Can't see that his number 6, Connor Lenz, has taken this in the past. There's the launch. It's going towards the goal, going towards Kenny. Kenny comes out, knocks it away from the goal. So still in the Tigers half. The Saints with the control. Now the Tigers have it. Launch goes to Gustin. Gustin tries to get it back to Klein, but can't. Saints now control it, sending it back towards the box. Sent back out by Brandenburg. Now Cale Klein with it. Cale Klein goes to Gustin. Gustin running down the far side. Now back into the center. Being chased. Gustin with the ball. Sends it to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with control. Pops it to the outside, goes over to Carter Weary. Carter Weary on the far side. Sends a through ball to Dresser deep into the corner now. We're on the far side of the field into the corner. Stolen back by the Saints. Gustin steps back in. Saints still have it. Now they launch one down the field. Lenny stops it, pops it back up, goes over to Jack Gustin on this side of the field. Jack leaves it back. Cale Klein has it. Sends it to Kenyon O'Brien this side of the field. Now moving towards the Saint half. Kenyon O'Brien moving down. Being attacked and followed by number 22, who kicks it out. 22 is Kang Do, or Kang Do. Nope, now they say it's actually out off the Tiger. So a throw will come for the Saints. To my left, near side of the field. Saints going left to right on your dial. They simply launch one deep down the field. Lenny's back there, so is O'Brien. Saints try to get it. It simply goes out of bounds. Fisher runs into it and runs it out of bounds. So a throw will come for Matthew Lenners. So Michael Gustafson will go out. Jeff Redmond will come back in. Luke Campbell will go back to the front line. Redmond will go back to the back line. So while Michael was in, Michael took the front. Campbell went back to the back. So throw from Lenners goes deep down towards Dresser. Dresser tries to pop it up. Headed by the Saints. It's going to be headed by Dresser way forward back into the halfway through the zone. Falls down. Luke Campbell giving chase. Kicked out of bounds. That's number 6. That's Connor Lenz. Simply kicked the ball out. So the throw will come for the Tigers on the near side of the field about halfway through the Saints half. Ball goes down the Dresser. Lots of people on the ball. Gustin headers it. Now goes back towards the center. Kicked out by number 22. That's Kong Do. The throw comes to Lenners. Goes deep. Tries to get it down the Dresser. And can't. So they call Dresser for kind of undercutting the player. Dresser was just waiting and holding his position. Ball does go, player kind of climbed up on Jack from his position, so they called him for the foul. So the free kick will come for the keeper. To my left, about just outside the goalie box. Right about at the top of the line of the goalie box, but just outside, about 5 yards to the outside. So the goalkeeper with the kick coming. 2-0 Saints, 29:45 left. The launch comes out to the middle. Zach Smith stops in. Carter Weary steps in. Carter Weary tries to get control and can't. The Saints with it now and moving towards the Gilbert half. Now they're in the Gilbert half, moving down the left-hand side of the field, going deep. Ball sent towards the corner. Jace Brandenburg's there. Sends it back to Weary. Weary turns it. Now Weary sends one down deep into the Saints half. Dresser had it for a moment, lost it. Zach Smith giving battle. Ball going. Now Dresser with the ball. Dresser pops it forward to Campbell. Campbell back to Dresser. Stolen back by the Saints. Nicely done by the Saints. They had the ball now at the midfield. They turn and launch one deep. Majodovic is going back. Brandenburg is there. Majodovic is giving him chase. Brandenburg turns and kicks it, tries to go down the sideline and can't, goes out of bounds. So a throw coming for the Saints on the far side of the field, about halfway through the Gilbert half. So the Saints on the attack, far side of the field. So Xavier makes the throw, goes on the side. Jeff Redmond pops it up. Still there, though, on the left-hand side. Fisher doing battle of Brandenburg. Brandenburg with the ball. Kicks it out of bounds, so the throw will come once again for the Saints, far side of the field. Now almost down to the corner, so they're deep into the Gilbert half. Throw will come from the far sideline. Saints are back. Gilbert's back. So here comes the Saints' big throw. Goes in towards the goal box, or the penalty box. Doesn't quite get there. Rubin, nice job. Now the kick comes across. So an offsides call against the Saints on that throw. I'm not really sure how that could be, but we'll take it. So the kick coming for the Tigers. Brandenburg will take it. 28 minutes left. 2-0 Saints over the Tigers. So Brandenburg launches one. It's going to cross the mid, but a header sends it right back into the Gilbert zone, but it goes straight out of bounds. So Redmond runs it down. So it'll be a throw for Redmond coming from the far side of the field. So Carter Weary just got a break. Michael Gustafson comes back in. So Redmond with the throw from the far side of the field. Launches one down. And actually headed right back by the nice job by the Saints. Headed back to the Gilbert end. So now the Saints on the attack in the Gilbert half. Try to get it to their leading scorer and can't. Jack Gustafson with the ball. Pops it over here to Kenyon O'Brien. Kenyon O'Brien running on the near side of the field. Moving down the field. Nice job by O'Brien. Still moving down the field. Left-hand side going down in the corner. Pops it back to Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell sends one to O'Brien going deeper into the corner. O'Brien giving chase but can't get there. And the ball runs up the end line, so it'll be a goal kick coming for the Saints. Nice idea by Campbell and O'Brien. Nice job by O'Brien coming from the back line. Tigers are looking a little bit winded here. 2-0. Saints over the Tigers. 26:50 left in the second half. Goal kick coming for the Saints. Tyler Zog will take it. Launches it. It's going to come out to about the mid. The wind killing it a little bit. Jacobson headers it back towards Zach Smith, but can't quite get there. But Kale Klein has it. Goes to Zach. Zach drops it off. Tries to get it to Gustafson on the far side. Michael has it. Michael moving slowly on the far side. Tries to drop one out there to Rudman. Rudman with the ball on the far side. Rudman is tackled there by Majorovic. And we'll get the call. So there will be a kick coming for Gilbert. It's actually a little closer than where the Saints scored from before. So the free kick will come far side of the field. About what I would call the 40 if you're on a football field. The Saints were about 5 yards farther back when they scored earlier from the same position. So Luke Campbell will take this kick. Free kick coming, lines up, launches one, carrying it towards the goal in header territory. Brandenburg tries the header, does header it, but it goes just on the outside. Brandenburg was there. Campbell lifted it towards this side of the goal. Brandenburg headed it, but it just went outside the left-hand side, left-hand post. So it goes out the back of the outside the back of the line. So it'll be a goal kick coming for Zog. 25:30 left, 2-0 Saints. So here comes the kick, launched out to about the half. Fisher headers it, nice job by him. And now it's going down the field with Mudasingwa. Mudasingwa goes out to Majorovic, who comes back over here to number 8. That's Ben Shroud. Shroud running fast down into the corner here. He's on the near side of the field, deep in the corner, sends one across. Headed out by Brandenburg, but Majorovic had a chance to kick it. And Mudasingwa had a chance, 2 chances to score there. Nice job by Koenig, stays at home, able to field that one from Mudasingwa. So he kicks it, ball's out towards the mid. Campbell's there, ball bounces, going towards it, gets through, and then there's a call. So there'll be a free kick coming for the Tigers here just inside the midfield. Actually, we're just almost exactly on the midfield line, but just past the center circle. So Luke Campbell will take this. Tigers sending everybody down the field. Brandenburg's in the box, Rubman's in the box. Both of them scored on headers yesterday. So Luke lines up, launches one, heading towards the goal. Headed out by the Saints. Then we have a handball on the Tigers after it came out the head of a Xavier defender in the box. Nice ball by Campbell, hung up there, just positioned by the Saints. Just happened to be where the Saints had position, so the ball is going to be a free kick coming for the keeper Zog with 24 minutes left. Xavier 2, Gilbert 0. So you've got the keeper Zog with the kick coming from just across the goalie line. He launches it onto the center. Gustafson able to get it, sends it to Campbell. Campbell headers it, tries to get the Dresser. Dresser giving chase. Dresser with the ball. Dresser trying to go down. Made some contact with one of the defenders for the Saints and gets the call against him, so there will be another penalty. And a kick comes for the Saints. Free kick coming for the goalie Zog. He launches again. Gets a good distance on this one. Goes up. Kale Klein headers it back towards Zach Smith. And Michael Gustafson. Michael Gustafson with it. Nice job. Avoids a tackle. Michael with the ball. Now he stops. Nice little move by Michael. Pops one down in the corner going towards Dresser. Ball's headed and kicked back into play. Now the Saints have it far side of the field. Trying to control it. The kick goes out. They say it went off Michael. There's the throw already. So subs coming in for both the Tigers and for the Saints. Carter Worry comes in. Jack Gustafson will go out. So it'll be a throw for the Saints with 22:30 left. 2-0 Xavier. Ball deep in the Gilbert half. Koenig will come out and grab it. Saints want a call on that one. JP Segura is running down. Now they steal it back, so the Saints have it. Kenyon O'Brien steps in, kicks it, leaves it for Kale Klein. Kale Klein in the middle of the field, Gilbert half. Headed to the middle, it goes to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with the ball. Zach pops it outside to Gustafson. Gustafson with control. In the middle of the field, drops it back to Zach Smith. Zach Smith now onto the far side, sends one through to Dresser. Dresser with the ball. And Dresser was there, the Xavier defender actually had a hold of Dresser as he tried to break free to go get that ball. So the ball goes against him. So there's a free kick coming for the Tigers. Luke Campbell will take it. Far side of the field. Luke lines it quickly. Tries to get it through to Gusson. Can't. Now Cale Klein will send one from the outside of the box. Little tip. Tries to get to Gusson. Gusson tried to redirect that into the goal. Nice job by the keeper stepping outside. So now the keeper launches one out to the middle of the field. Quickly reversing it. Lenny's down there. Battling with Segura. Gets to Klein. Klein goes out to Rudman. Rudman with the ball. Gets to Gustafson. Gustafson on the far side of the field. Drops it in. Nice job by Luke Campbell to get it back to Gustafson, but chased out. No, it stays in bounds by the Saints. Luke Campbell doing battle. Now goes off Campbell out of bounds. So a throw coming for the Saints on their side of the field. Far side of the field, about halfway through. Now the Saints driving it towards the mid. Rubman's there, doing battle with the Saints here at the mid. J.P. Segura up there again. So there's the throw. Now they're going to have a timeout for a substitute. Mijodovic was going to try to throw it in very quickly, but the subs come in. So it'll be number 3, Ben Conrad, taking the throw. 2-0 Xavier, 20 minutes left. Throw goes to Mijodovic in the corner. He's moving down the field, deep into the corner. Centers it, goes to Koenig. Koenig's there. Koenig can't get the ball again, though. Koenig's now down. So the ball's kicked out. So the ball was down. Mijodovic went deep into the corner, then turns it. Sent it back in and was there, and the ball was kind of out. Koenig tried to grab it a couple times. It bounced out of his hand. A lot of contact down there in the box. Arnold Mudasingwa also had a shot. And so finally the Tigers just kick it out of the back of the end zone, back of the goal. So here comes a corner coming from Fisher, far side of the field. Launches one, nice ball, hanging up in front of the goal. But Mudasingwa does a high kick and actually kicks Rudman in the head. And then O'Brien is taken out. No call on that one either. So Rudman's shaking off the cobwebs. Got kicked by and Cale Klein is pleading his case with the official and not getting anywhere there. So now there's a throw coming for the Tigers on the Saints half. Ball goes down towards Dresser. Dresser can't get it, headed out. So Carter Weary made the throw. Rudman is up. I think he's okay. He absolutely got kicked by Mijodovic. So Cale Klein with the ball. Sends it back over to Carter Weary. Carter Weary on the left-hand side, now moving towards the corner. Carter Weary with pressure from behind. Flips it inside, goes to Zach. Actually to Michael. Michael goes back to Cale Klein. Klein goes wide, trying to get it to Michael Gustafson. Now Rudman's there. Rudman's still there. Rudman with the ball. With pressure, comes to Cale Klein. Cale Klein tries it. Drives one on the far side of the field, trying to get it to Gustafson. Gustafson giving chase. Being pushed out by number 3. Nice job by Ben Conrad, keeping Gustafson away from the ball. 2-0 still. 18 minutes left now. 2-0 Saints over the Tigers. Here on a kind of a hazy, overcast day inside County Soccer Park. The kick coming from Zog off the goal kick. Launches one. It's going to come out about the midfield. Headed by the Saints. It's going deep into the Gilbert half. Now Rudman kicks it. Gets it back in. Header back in. So now it's down in the Saints half. Headed out. So it'll be a throw coming for the Tigers. Far side of the field. So it could be Luke Campbell will take the throw. Nope, he leaves it behind now. So Rudman will take the throw. Campbell heads down towards the corner. So Rudman throws it towards Campbell. Throws it towards Dresser. Dresser redirects towards Gustafson. Now the Saints have it redirecting it. Rudman with the ball. Gets it back over to Campbell. Now the Saints just launch one. Goes across the mid. They got Segura back there. Doing battle with O'Brien. O'Brien gets it to Cale Klein. Cale Klein gets it over to Kenyon O'Brien. Kenyon O'Brien. Ball goes out. So now the Saints with it. Quick throw going down the field. Nice job by Kenyon O'Brien playing some defense, but now the Saints have it. Now there's that through ball going towards Mijodovic. Cale Klein able to steal it, though. Now he's going back. J.P. Segura. Nice job by Klein. The Saints falling behind. Tigers with the ball. Leads it back for Michael Gustafson. Now into the Saints end. About midway through. Gustafson with the ball. Nice job. Gets it back to Cale Klein. Cale Klein goes all the way to the far side to Rudman. Rudman with the ball. Far side of the field. Deep to the corner. Sends one through towards Gustafson. Launched back by the Saints going the other direction. Mijodovic pushes it. Now we're on the Tiger end. Brandenburg sends it back to Klein. Klein goes back to Rudman. Rudman with the ball being chased by Segura. Segura giving contact. Now the Saints, let's launch one back. Lenny's there. He headers it. Header cuts back. O'Brien has it. O'Brien with the ball. Now the Saints have the ball. Come back the other way. Still in the Tigers half. Nice job by Carter Weary. Gets back in there. So now they're doing battle with the ball underneath the two players. So Moose Singapore with the ball. So they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. A little bit of frustration coming from the Tigers, I can see here. So number 8 will take that. Moose Singapore is working up. So number 8, Ren Shroud, will take that. So here comes a kick from Ren Shroud. He just sends, so Koenig's back. Kick coming from about the midfield. He launches it towards Koenig. It's going to go wide right. Not as good a kick as he's had. He's a little bit more aloft on that, so good for the Tigers, though. So there'll be a goal kick coming for Brandenburg as that ball went back out over the end line. Get a little chippy out there. A lot of kicks, a lot of contact, a lot of bodying. I don't know, the officials may have to make a call or two more to back stuff off. So Matthew Leonard will get a break. I'm trying to think of who they put in for him. I'll look and see if I can figure this out. So kick from Brandenburg goes all the way down to Gusson, who redirects back to Campbell. Campbell goes through. Now Dresser going to the ball, going towards the box. Number 7 for the Saints kicks it out of bounds. That's Christian Smolchik. So it goes out to be a throw coming for the Tigers, far side of the field, deep into the Saint end. Redmond will take it. Got O'Brien and Brandenburg, Cale Klein. Redmond gets it to Dresser. Dresser with the ball. Kicked out again by the Saints, so Redmond will have the throw again, coming far side of the field. Throws it out to Zach Smith. Zach Smith with control, being chased though, and pressured. Ball goes out. Redmond will have another throw, coming far side of the field. Throws it into Gustafson. Gustafson tries to pack it back to Campbell, but can't. Now the ball's free and coming towards the side. Kenyon O'Brien with it. Kenyon with the ball. Now the Saints take it back. Kicked out by the Saints, but the ball will come. Throw coming for Cale Klein. Throws it deep, going towards Gustafson. Gustafson headers it into the center of the field. Now the Saints just launch one down the field, deep down the field. Brandenburg's back. He headers it back towards Cale Klein. Actually, Carter Weary has it. Now the Saints giving chase. Michael Gustafson with the ball. Michael Gustafson battling for the ball. Battling with Conrad. Goes back to Zach Smith. Now Gustafson has the ball. So they're going to call, this time they're going to call, Ben Shroud, or Ren Shroud for that. He made contact. A lot of contact going on. May have so Campbell is down. He got his legs taken out as well. So Cale Klein will have the free kick coming with 14 minutes left. 2-0 Saints. Cale here about what I would say about the 35-yard line, if you're looking at it. Near side of the field. Probably from the hash mark on this side. This is how he got one the other day. So here he goes with Cale. Lifts it towards the goal. It's going wide to the right. Redmond can't quite get there. It's just going to go out of bounds. Cale frustrated with his kick, but not a bad job there. He just got a little bit too far to the outside. So goal kick coming for the Tigers. Zog will take it. With 13:40 left, it is 2-0 Xavier. Jack Gusson able to take the goal kick. Tries to set it through and can't. Now he has the ball doing battle. Nice job by Jack, working hard. Now the Saints have it back. Now Dresser has it back. Dresser has the ball on the far side, throws it into Jack Gusson. Jack Gusson can't get control of it, though, on that throw. Now the Saints have the ball moving towards the mid. Coming back fast, Carter Weary. Nice job by Weary to get back on defense and take it away. So Weary moving to the left-hand side, into through ball going into Michael Gusson. Michael Gusson running to the corner. Michael has it. Now the Saints have it in the far side. Ball goes out of bounds, so a throw will come for Weary for the Tigers. Deep in the Saint half. Throw goes into the middle. Zach Smith goes up, tries to header it. Will go off the back, so it'll be a goal kick coming for Xavier with 12:45 left. 2-0 Xavier. So here comes a kick from Zog. Xavier, we're getting some subs back in. So actually, they brought back their leading scorer, Majodovic, actually was getting a break. But now he's back on the field. Ball in the mid. Headed by Brandenburg. Goes to Gusson. Gusson goes to Dresser. Dresser redirects it towards the goal box. Now the Saints have it. Draw one down the field. Now it's deep. Now they're running out. Jace Brandenburg is back. Now it's turning out. This is like that last time when something got out of there. I got a hand. Nice job by Brandenburg. Getting back in a hurry. very much like the last time, two Saints had the run out with Brandenburg. Brandenburg running with him. Very, very similar to the one where they scored on before because Kenny gets back behind there and hidden and unable to see it. So Brandenburg, they call it a penalty on Xavier. Not sure what that was, but the free kick will come from Brandenburg. He launches one out to the mid. Pressure going. Now it's going into the far left-hand corner. Ball rolling. Nice job by Brandenburg all the way down to the Saints half. They launch it back. Now the ball's coming to the middle of the field. Move single. Brandenburg's coming very quickly, trying to get the ball back. The Saints have it, moving down the line. Center of the field. Through ball goes to number 21 for the Saints. He's moving into the corner. Tries to stop. Can't. Taken away by Orion. Nice job by Kenyon. Kenyon now running far side of the field. Deep right. Sends one through. Tries to get to the dresser and can't. Saints have it. Now the Saints coming the other way. Cale Klein on defense. Cale takes it away. Nice job by Cale. He launches one towards Dresser, going to the far right-hand corner. Deep, deep, deep. Dresser with the ball, moving down the field. Stolen back by the Saints. Nicely done by the Saints. So the Saints with the ball, moving to the far side. Gustin tries to steal it back, deflects it. Campbell tries it. Campbell's taken down. He might be hurt. He's laying on the field. So we have a timeout with 10:40 left. Cedar Rapids Xavier. He did. So 10:31 left. I got a timeout for an injury. Campbell is down. 2-0 Cedar Rapids Xavier. So Campbell pops up there. He's okay. So he'll. Okay, I'm trying this again. I think I might be back live. We seem that we lost data. I'm going to try to get this, make sure it's configured yet. So trying to go back in to see if I'm actually on the air. I'm not sure that I am, but we'll see what happens here. So we're deep on the Saint half. That's tried by Carter Worry. The ball goes out. So it looks like we're seeing no data stream. I got to figure out what I got going on here. So live control. Sorry about that. So deep ball coming down to Muda single. Kenyon O'Brien back on defense. So the ball down deep in the corner. Kenyon O'Brien able to take it away. Nice job by Kenyon. Kenyon O'Brien hustling. So here's the throw coming for Xavier. Deep on the Tiger half. Number 13 will take the throw. That's Carter Diebold. Sends it inside, taken by Zach Smith. Zach Smith with the ball, being pressured by Diebold. Sends it back, so the Saints with the ball in the Tiger half. Deep on the end, Cale Klein will take it. He'll header it out, goes towards Zach. Now the Saints and the Tigers battling about the midfield. Saints with the ball. Lots of defenders back for the Saints. They're going to take it back deep into their end half, send a through ball. Now the Tigers able to take it back, now taken back by the Saints. The Saints with the ball moving towards the Tiger end. Jack Gustin giving chase. So the Saints with the ball. Jack Gustin trying to get the ball. So 4:50 left. It is 2-0 Xavier. Free kick coming for the Saints. About the 35-yard line, I would call it, if it were a football field, the far side of the field, just outside the hash mark. So the kick will come. 4:30 left. Saints with another opportunity to score here. Sends one deep towards the block, going towards Koenig. It's high in the air, but Koenig able to pull it in. So he punts it. The ball is up in the air, going towards Dresser. Deep down the field. Dresser doing battle with the Saint. A lot of hand holding going both sides. Not which they're going to call it. They call it against the Saints. They call number 13. That's Carter Diebold, was doing battle with Dresser. So Cale Klein will have the free kick coming from about the 40-yard line on this side, if you're calling it that. Near side of the field towards me. Coming from the 40, going right to left on the U2 dial. Chance for the Tigers. He lifts one, doesn't get it too high. Headed out by the Saints. It's going to go out of bounds. So there'll be a throw coming for the Tigers on the Saints half. Tigers are about everybody but Kenyon O'Brien down the field. Now looks like Alex Baumgarten's going to come in for Zach Smith. Actually, I'm sorry. That might be Josiah Shulka. I'm looking to see here. Yes, it's Josiah Shulka comes in for Gilbert. Now the Saints steal the ball, so going the other way. Cale Klein trying to get it back. The Saints with the ball. Cale Klein working hard. Deep ball comes through. Now the nice through ball. Number 19 for the Saints. Deep into the corner. Now he turns it and tries to redirect it. Kenyon O'Brien able to deflect it away. Josiah Shulka on the ball now. Moving inside. Get to the Carter Weary. Carter Weary with the ball near side. Deep on the Gilbert half. Now moving towards the mid. Carter Weary on the midfield. Sends a deep ball. Tries to get it at the dresser. Headed out by the Saints. So Carter Weary will have the throw. Throws it deep. Tries to get it to Gustafson. Headed into the middle of the field. Gustafson giving chase. Josiah Shulka giving chase. Josiah Shulka inadvertently makes contact with his hand. So there'll be a handball and a kick coming for the Saints with 2:37 left. 2-0 Xavier. Had that goal in the first half off the free kick from about the midfield stripe. Now long ball going down the field. This one's going deep. Going to be shielded. Rubman's just going to kick it out of bounds. And it will go out. So there'll be a throw coming for Xavier. Really strong goal kick. Went all the way down to the Gilbert goal box. So now the Saints will have a throw far side of the field with just 2 minutes left. So they got that score in the first half, and really kind of the backbreaker was that goal in the first minute of the second half on a couple of long through balls that just got all the way down the field. Jace Brandenburg back on defense. The ball got around him. Koenig tried to read it, couldn't find it, and Saints able to score. So that's the score so far, 2-0. Now the Saints deep on the Gilbert half. So they're just kind of kicking the ball in and out, not doing a whole lot, but just delaying the clock, throwing a short ball inside. Fisher has it. Now the Tigers try to get it. Kicked up by Rudman, so it'll go out off the Saints. So now the Tigers have a throw. So a deep throw dart, so Carol Klein goes out here. Nicely intercepted by the Saints, so they steal it and go back the other way. Gilbert now trying to steal that. Josiah Shulka. A lot of contact again. Ball's going down into the corner with the Saints. Shulka back on defense, along with Jack Gustafson. Ball goes out of bounds. So a throw coming with 1:15 left. Time running out on the Tigers to make it up in this semifinal. Xavier up 2-0. 1:15 left. The throw goes in. They're just controlling it. Ball goes out, and they're going to give it to the Tigers. So the throw for Rudman. Throws it down the field towards Gustafson. Now to Shulka. Shulka tries to go back to Gustafson. Gustafson on the far side, moving down the field. So he gets it back into Shulka. Shulka with the ball stolen by the Saints. Cale Klein has it, though. So Tiger moving down far side. Through ball goes. Deep goes out on the far side of the field. So that ball went out on the far side of the field. Throw coming for the Saints. That ball goes in. Tigers steal it back. Carter's Weary's going after it, but the Saints got to just launch it down the field. Well played by them with 25 seconds left. Keeper comes out to get it. Kenny comes out, kicks it, launches it quickly back towards the middle. Now we're down to 20 seconds. Tigers moving it down into the Saints half. A lot of contact. Dresser tries to get through. Ball sent out by number 7 from the Saints. So throw will come for Jack Gustafson, far side. Jack with it quickly. 10 seconds left. Goes down deep inside. Tigers tried it. Saints simply kick the ball up in the air. Ball down the goal box. Header towards the goal. Got an opportunity. Ball's down in front. They can't score. So Tigers just about got one on the board there at the end. The ball was about right. Got it in the air. Got into the goal box. Keeper tried to get out there to get it, but the clock ran out. And it was academic anyway because the score was 2-0 Xavier. The Cedar Rapids Xavier Saints will move on to the finals with a 2-0 win over the Tigers. Their only scores coming on a long free kick, a nice header by their leading scorer, Andrija Majolovic. Did a nice job of getting down there and heading that ball in the goal, and then really kind of a breakaway play with Jace Brandenburg going back in the first minute of the second half. A couple of long kicks that went through Brandenburg back on defense. Usually he's able to get a hold of that and just redirect that, but couldn't. Koenig was shielded by him and couldn't see the ball, and the ball went in. Just kind of a slow roller got by once they had control. So those are your two scores, and after that was a really well-played, even game throughout. Kudos to the Saints. They had the better on the offensive end, and Gilbert did the best they could on both sides of the ball. And that's the game. So the Tigers will play on Tuesday still. They'll play in the third-place game against the two remaining teams, and I don't even remember who's playing on the other side. It might have been Wallert. So the Tigers will play. The consolation game is at 1:40. on Field 6. Championship game is at 2:30 on Field 9. So 140 on Field 6 is the consolation game. Should be the winner of Dubuque Wahlert versus Lewis Central. And, the loser of that game. They're playing right now for a chance to go to the championship game. So kudos to the Cedar Rapids Xavier Saints for their effort. And we'll see. They may go on to win, and the Tigers may have lost to the eventual state champion. Thank you all for listening. And we are signing off for now. We will have the girls' game on Monday night, and we will try to have the boys' game on Tuesday afternoon as well. Thank you. 2-0 Cedar Rapids Xavier over the Gilbert Tigers.